Hello everybody and welcome to this video. In this video we will be talking about locking your Azure resources with Azure Resource Manager model. As an administrator, sometimes you might feel the need to lock a particular subscription, to lock a particular resource group that could contain a number of resources, be it your virtual machines, be it your network interface card, be it your SQL databases, or any resource, anything else. Or you might want to lock a particular resource itself. Basically, the reason behind locking your resources, it might be, you might try to save your uh, data, you might try to save your resources, you might try to save your virtual machines from getting accidentally deleted. So in that particular scenario, locking your resources comes into the rescue. So when your resources are locked, when your subscription is locked, or resource group or a resource itself is locked, authorized users can still read and modify the resources. They'll continue to read and modify the resources, but they cannot delete the resources. So let us move ahead with uh, locking the resources. So at first I'll simply log into my Azure account. So I'll write Azure login Azure RM account, and let us execute this for the script. I'll type my password, credentials. Now I am successfully logged into my subscription. So I'll quickly try to lock a particular resource. So for that I'll simply write this command: new Azure RM resource lock, and I'll give the lock level as a parameter. So lock level simply states which type of lock you are applying. So as of now only one lock level is available, that is cannot delete. So afterwards I'll give this lock a name. So its name, for example, since I'm trying to lock a VM, I'll give it an interactive name like lock RM VM, lock resource manager VM itself. Afterwards I'll write the resource group name in which the resource is lying. So the name of the resource group is Cloudy Sync RG in my particular scenario. And after that I'll finally declare the resource name itself. So the name of the resource is Win Server VM. So I'll explain it again. So I'll simply create a new Azure RM resource lock by specifying the parameter, the lock level, as cannot delete. The lock name is specified here as lock RM VM. Resource group, the VM lies in this particular resource group, and the name of this VM is Win Server VM. Now obviously, since we are trying to delete this particular resource, Win Server VM, that could be a name of any type of resource. It could be a name of your VM itself, a web app itself, anything, because it's just a string, it's just a name itself. So after that we will specify the resource type also. So let's see, resource type. Now that could be a little bit trickier part, because to know the resource type, it is actually, for the normal user, it actually becomes difficult to actually know what a resource type is, what parameter do you have to give it in. So here I have also one more command that will help you find the resource type. So I'll simply write find, I'll execute this command, find Azure RM resource. Afterwards the parameter should be resource name contains, where the resource name contains Win Server VM. So all the resources with this particular name will be listed here. Let's try to execute this. Yeah. So I am looking for this particular resource where the resource type is VM. Since I'm trying to delete the virtual machine, this should be the resource type. I do have other types of resources also with the same name, such as network interfaces and public IP address also, but since I want to delete this particular resource, or I want to lock this particular resource, so I'll copy this down, I'll paste it here, my bad. So now let us try to lock this particular resource by running this command. It is asking me, are you sure you want to create the following lock and whatever it is. So I'll simply click on yes. Okay, so this confirms that yes, now my Win server VM, this resource is locked, and you can confirm this by here, properties at level is equal to cannot delete. We have set the property of this VM that it cannot be deleted. So let us try to delete this resource by going into my Azure subscription itself. So I have my VM in the Resource Manager model. So this is the particular VM which I'm trying to lock, and I'll try to delete here itself. So let us try initiate deleting this. Click on deleting, click yes. See, please remove the lock and try again. So it cannot be locked, it cannot be deleted because of this particular lock. So obviously at some point or the other you try to unlock this resource also. So how do you'll unlock this resource? We'll just see. With the same command, I'll simply copy it down with the name. Lock RMVM needs to be deleted. So I'll write remove Azure RM resource lock name resource group. Okay. Let's execute this. Okay, I have to provide the resource type also. So I'll copy this down. Resource type. So copy it here. Let's try to execute this once more. So it says true, so that is confirmed. Okay, the lock has been removed. So let us try to delete this particular VM itself. So I'll go to my portal again, and this was the error that I was receiving earlier. Please remove the lock and try again. So let us try again by deleting this particular virtual machine. So now it has initiated deleting the virtual machine. So just like this, you can also put resource locks on the resource groups also. So let us try to put a lock on a particular resource group itself. Let's see this. So I'll write new Azure RM resource lock minus lock level cannot delete, that is the only option with us, minus lock name. So since this should be a unique name, this should not match this particular name, otherwise it would give an error. So since this is a resource group we are trying to lock, so we'll simply write lock RG. Okay, so and then we'll provide the resource group name itself. Resource group name, and the name of the resource group is cloudy sync -rg. Right. So let's just try to lock this resource group. Confirm. Okay, so name of the resource name of this particular lock is lock RG, and on this particular resource group cloudy sync RG, I have put a lock, and it is confirmed by this at level is equal to cannot delete, this particular string. So this confirms that you have finally successfully put a lock on this resource group, Let us try to delete this one also. So this is my resource group. Where is my resource group? Yeah, this is my resource group, Cloudy Singh RG. So let us try to delete this resource group. And delete. Type the resource group name. Cloudy Singh RG. I'll try to delete. Okay, again the same error. It is giving me the same error. Please remove the lock and try again. So that is how you actually put locks on your resources. It could be your virtual machines, it could be your web apps, it could be your SQL databases, any type of resources you can put lock on, so that it is, you know, it doesn't fall under the risk of getting accidentally deleted. So thanks a lot everybody for watching this video, and thank you for your time. If you have any questions, you can follow me on Twitter, and you can simply PM me, and I'll be ready to answer all your queries. Thank you.